Mobile Pirate Radio.
All right, folks, this is part 3 of an interview with Chico McCollum. Chico, during the parades, it's so crazy. I rode in one in a radio station band one year, and people said, why didn't you see me and throw me something? But there was a sea of noise on both sides, and so many faces, I couldn't keep up with anybody. So I recognized one person that I knew, and I had at least a dozen say, why didn't you say hey, wave at me? Is it the same for you on the float during the parades? What's that like?
Actually, it's not. So let's go to the 80s. Dum 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 dum. And you know the Night Rider with the little scan.
Yeah.
It's like I have that scan. It's like I'm, something that may seem like 100 mile an hour for everyone else. It seems like we're just creeping.
Is that right?
For me, my spidey senses are lit up. They're so lit up. I'm so in tune of what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are we moving?
Uh-huh.
Are we turning?
Oh, yeah.
All of that is very important when I'm throwing a stick, because I have that roof over me and I'm only throwing sticks maybe 2.5 feet above my head.
Right.
Whereas if I don't have the roof, I can put them 2 to 3 stories up.
Wow.
And catch them.
Whoa, that's a feat in itself.
Right, but the thing is, we're moving. So I have to throw the stick forward and catch up to it.
Because you're moving, you have to throw it ahead of you, so it'll come back down.
Exactly.
That's a trick. You've got to be really good at that. Right. A lot of practice.
So a lot of practice. However, my spidey senses are so on and in tune that we're moving. Are we turning? Are we stopping?
Uh-huh.
How fast, what's going on? At the same time, I'm rocking the drums, I'm doing my thing. People are yelling at me.
Uh-huh.
And I see faces. I'm the world's worst with names.
Me too.
Would
Guilty.
you say you, Bob? Tom?
Rob.
Okay, I was close. I put down. Just kidding. Anyhow, but I see faces, and I know faces.
Uh-huh.
And another thing I'm used to is a family or a person being on a certain corner or a certain spot.
Every year.
Every year. Because I have watched a young lady grow up, have kids, and now I'm watching her kids' grow up.
That's a trip. Wow.
So it's kind of wild. I mean, 33 years, 10 to 12 parades a year. So I'm going to say 10 years, 10 parades a year as an average. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I'm going to say that is because in the beginning it might have been 5 or 8.
Right.
Okay. But over the years, if I said I averaged 10 parades a year, when I did 12 or 13 parades a year, 14 parades a year, that could average out.
Okay.
It might be a good average. Somebody with a pencil could make that work, I'm sure. Bean counter.
Right.
So I'm in the parade, I'm playing, I'm doing it, my spidey senses are on 100. You know what they say? That app goes to 11.
Yes.
Spinal tap, it goes to 11. So anyhow, we're on 11, we're doing our thing. I see the faces. I hear people. I have really good hearing for a drummer.
Okay.
Really good hearing. I have an earpiece in my ear, as I mentioned earlier, and it's got a click. So when I'm doing a song, I may have a few little words here cueing me, because it might be a song I don't play that often.
Okay.
Break, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
And then some of them I may have the first word of the lyric, like Mobile Pirate, and then I know to go radio, so Mobile Pirate Radio, because I'm on now,
I'm gonna have to get that on recorded.
So yeah, hey, there you go. The tech that I have going between laptops, lighting, triggering sounds that are going into the song, playing the drums. There's so much firing off right then and there.
I'll bet.
And the fun part, like your podcast, I have a few parades where I've mounted cameras, so I can film what I'm doing.
Right. Right.
And of course, we'll go through and find the best parts, here.
Of course.
But sometimes, once again, back to the fumble, it's good for let people see you're human.
That's true. I do that a lot. Been doing it all morning with Chico.
We've been having fun. We've had some technical glitches, but it's all good. But once again, playing in a parade, the wind blowing, I'm moving. Like when you turn off a Royal, and the name just went out of my head of the road. Is it Catherine? You turn and you come up between the bank buildings. Let's just put it.
Contai.
No, that's not Contai. It's the next. It's you got Contai Dolphin. Is it St. Catherine?
Yeah, it is. It is.
So when you make that turn, the wind is whipping right through.
Is that right? Because the building's
right
up there.
And there's times I can be doing this, and I mean, pow, and I feel the wind pulling just from that fanning motion of the stick twirling.
Wow.
And so it's usually really windy through there. And I make jokes about the people in there. I'm like, I love you guys because you picked the coldest, windiest spot to be hanging out, during the parade. I make that joke a lot. There's a vendor coming down. I'll always make a joke about I'll stop the song and we need 2 hot dogs, 2 corn dogs, some fries, and a Diet Coke. And I always end with a Diet Coke. It's just a joke and it's fun, and I go right back to playing. But I hear people yelling my name. Every now and then I will get that occasional person, man, I was screaming, but you didn't see me, you didn't hear me, But the whole point just kind of started out that I saw you. Hey, there's Rob, And now I've made the point into something that's kind of mystical. It's like I'm anointing them for the year.
That's true.
There's
that's
some
true.
people that feel that way.
This is special, man, when you get Chico.
So that's the cool part. And what's funny, though, there are parts of the parade route that people are like, why is that guy pointing at me? And a lot of times it's because I see they're having a good time. They're smiling.
Is that right?
My other favorite thing to do is sometimes the officers, I'll see them. And Mobile, by the way, the city of Mobile Police Department, Mobile County Sheriff's Department, man, they do an excellent job. And I'm not saying that anything. I'm being dead serious. They do an excellent job along that parade route.
Here at Mobile Pirate Radio, we back to red, we back to blue, we back to red, white, and blue.
And since you said the red, the fire medics.
The fire department.
I brought a scar back from Bates Lake from a show one time, and I stopped at the place, and I finished the show. I got this big gash in my leg, but I finished the show, and I stopped in Saraland and had it fixed. And the young lady that worked on my leg actually is a doctor who volunteers with the fire medics during Mardi Gras.
I'll be.
And it was funny. The whole story, that's a whole nother 20 minutes of conversation.
Okay.
But back on the parades, man, it's really cool. I've watched a lot of people grow up.
They grew up with you.
Right. That's grown up with me. And every year it's cool because I meet someone new or I see something like, one of my other favorite things to do is somebody's always hoping it's my birthday. And if I can, I'll literally, if we're not moving back that fast and I can literally stop, I'll sing happy birthday to them, especially if it's a young lady or a young kid.
That is cool.
And of course, I sign drumsticks. Happy Mardi Gras. And then like the year 2026. And then I'll put peace, love, and happiness, Chico.
Right.
And they called Goodwood. They're by a company called Vader 5As. And I will toss them out in the crowd after I played with them for a little bit. So this has kind of been a hot commodity. People wanting a drumstick.
Absolutely.
And something else is kind of funny on my screen. One of the slides on my screen that's behind me has my number for booking.
Okay.
And I recently had a little kid call me. And I'm like, looking at the number, and I thought it was a friend of mine because of the name look. So I pulled it out and looked at the phone, but I was trying to close up the float and go home. And so anyhow, me and this kid have talked every day via the phone or text for the last week since he got my number. And he's a drummer.
How old is he?
16.
Okay.
So he plays at a church. And
so you're inspired as young man.
Yeah. But that's the other thing. How many people come up to me and go, man, you've inspired me. Not necessarily as a drummer, but I may have inspired them to chase an idea that they're like, well, wait a minute, this guy's out here beating on the drums in a Mardi Gras parade. I can do this, or I can do that. I think the cool part that they see and they take away from how much fun I'm having.
You're right. Yeah.
Even if I have that I'm in that groove look on my face, or like I'm not having fun, but I am, I love it. And as I said earlier, I'm shooting for 50 years.
Well, I believe you're going to make it as long as you stay in good health.
You see, Jose is his name. He's with the Excelsiors. They just gave him a plaque or something. I need to go back and review. But super nice cat. He's with the Excelsior band, and he's been marching for 50 years.
Excelsior band, they are a mainstay in Mardi Gras here.
And I love those cats. I love all of them. We get a chance to hang out and talk, cut up, bro hug, and carry on how's your mom and them, or
Okay.
how's the family, whatever the story
That's
may be
right.
amongst all of us. I've enjoyed this.
Well, okay. Well, folks,
Poor Howard.
yeah, Howard Bird, the Big Bird,
The big
my
bird.
couldn't on the Sunday Big Show,
Bird
couldn't make
is a
it.
word.
Bird is a word. Bird.
The bird is a word.
Well, he couldn't make it, but he did say to tell you hello, and he has been trying to hit me up during the show. There you go, Howard. You've been Chico'd.
Here's yours,
Well, thank you.
and then here's one for Howard.
Ah, he's gonna love this. Well, Chico, thanks again, man, for
You're
coming
welcome.
by and spending
Thanks for having
time
me.
with
It's
me.
been great. It's
It's been really fun talking to you.
Yes, sir. It's been fun.
I'm Rob Morris of Mobile Pirate Radio. Thank you so much for joining, and let's sail up a time relay.